that you're doing on purpose. Sing like a singing on key. Talk to the girl that intimidates you. Pretend that you're brilliant and charming. I said pretend that you're brilliant and charming. Hey!
Thanks, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Later with Jason Suel. So glad you're tuned in on your Saturday night or whatever day it is, wherever you're tuned in from.
Thursday at noon. Good morning.
It could be a Thursday at noon.
Yeah.
Good morning, Pittsburgh. Yeah. Here we are.
We're here with you.
Man, it's busy times in Northwest Arkansas right now.
When is it not, though?
It's true. It's true.
That's why we do the show.
You know, I got to go out there and say, a lot of people complain about the traffic. I've heard this a lot.
Move somewhere else.
That is
beautiful
my face, too. The traffic isn't really that bad, to be honest.
No, people are like, it takes so long to drive to Bentonville. It's like, have you ever driven 3 blocks in Dallas?
Yes.
No, it's fine.
Exactly. Speaking of traffic, how's traffic going for you? People traffic, that is, at Pinpoint.
Human traffic?
Yeah, human.
No, we don't do any of that at Pinpoint. But no, it's good. Business is good. You know, spring is here, and people are coming out and enjoying and acting somewhat normal again.
Yes, absolutely. Playing pinball, which is one of my favorite things. I mean, I think a lot of us have kind of fond memories of pinball and maybe haven't touched it in a long time. What's your encouragement to folks to come see you down there at the bar?
Just touch it. Like, that's all you got to do.
You heard it here first, folks.
Yeah, just come out. Like, pinball is not as nostalgic as people think it is.
Right.
Like, pinballs are being made new every day. Like,
yes.
You know, there's companies making new ones. There's a Mandalorian one that came out this last year. And it's not just a thing of the past. It's kind of a timeless game that people have been playing since, like, the 1940s.
Yes.
So, you know, just come check it out. Pick it up. We do league nights. We do tournaments.
You do a lot.
Yeah, it's right there at pinball.
And you just gave me a Christmas gift idea for you already. I'm going to get you a lapel pin that says "Just touch it."
Just touch it.
That's
just,
it.
As long as you don't include like pinballs in that, then we'll be fine.
Then we'll be fine. Speaking of being fine, hopefully we're going to be fine on tonight's show. We got a great show lined up for you. So we got Travis Smith joining us. Travis doing a lot with Lens Audio. We've talked about them a lot on the show, but we get to talk to the man, the myth, the legend, Travis, the mastermind behind all of that on tonight's show. And we've got a great video provided to us from Fayette Tunes here at Fayetteville Public Television featuring Cadillac Jackson
tonight.
Their
rehearsal studio is right next door to my pinball shop.
There you go, man.
Yeah, where I do my repairs, I can hear them playing.
It's all happening. Wherever you go, everything happens. And speaking of,
I'm a Nexus.
One of your favorite guests is on the show today down there at the chef's table. We've got Margaret from Rymaline's Pies joining us. Margaret, what are we doing down there?
We are going to make dirt and worms, and you are going to do some lattice.
So you're going to put us to work.
We're going to make the pies.
We're going to make the pies. Hopefully we get to taste those pies. That spread of pies looks amazing down there. You got to stay with us to find out if we actually get to eat something on today's show. Hopefully we do. Stick around. We got all that fun stuff happening later. Welcome back, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. We got Travis Smith joining us down here at the desk. Thanks for taking the time. I know you're a busy man, so thanks for visiting with us, man.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. You got a lot going on with Lens Audio. So it's a name that a lot of people have heard but might not know exactly what you do. Explain it.
Yeah. Well, we work with other companies, and we work with events and providing the content creation. We're content creation specialists is our slogan, if you will. And so we work with marketing teams, providing them with high quality video, photo, and graphic design, as well as helping their marketing team kind of put together the strategies that they need to tell their story.
Yeah.
So kind of like a basic marketing company, but leaning into the events and, you know, the video side of things.
And it's kind of in the entertainment world a bit, isn't it? Like, is it specifically music focused or just more like you said, event focused?
Yeah, it's, you know, this is a company that started out of the pandemic from a videographer. You know, it's myself, there's Ted Runnels, and then Jane Hunt is the third piece of this. And then we have Kim Smoots, who works with us as well, who does social media.
Okay.
So everybody has their little strengths coming together.
Right.
But for half the team, music is our background. I've been a musician around this community for about 20 years now. And so the proximity to musicians, and as musicians are opening their own businesses and stuff like that, we find ourselves working with other artists and creatives to be able to, fuse together the marketing
Sure.
pieces that they need to make things go.
That's interesting. You say everybody has their own strength. It's kind of like Avengers Assemble, right? It's
Mm-hmm.
everybody kind of bringing it in together. What's that like for you, like as an entrepreneur, as a guy who has done a lot of solo stuff in his career, to now be a part of a team of people creating?
It's a dream, to be honest with you. For a long time, I did a lot of work around really by myself, and it would be, I was doing things like I was managing all the bars at the AMP while managing a bar, and then opening a food truck, and then my bands would play on the weekend.
Right.
So a lot of the things that I've been doing to kind of work together to see what Lens Audio is going to be, I've kind of laid the foundation of that myself, but I had to do it by myself.
Sure.
So now that I'm working with other people and learning to like let go and let somebody else run in that lane
Do their
a little
strength,
bit. Yep.
yeah.
And I always say hire a pro.
Right.
Letting them do that. Now it's just more powerful. You can get more things done, sitting in a meeting and Kim's taking the notes and then dropping it in a Google Drive, and then it's just having like a team of people that
Yeah.
are keeping everybody together, working hard together towards the same way.
Yes.
Trying to outwork each other so we all get the goal.
Yeah,
So.
Bo, I'm going to pitch it down there to you because I know you've worked in production land a lot, also as a solo guy. What do you think?
Well, as a solo guy,
Yeah,
I can
solo
tell
guy.
you,
I'm not saying a single guy,
for
it's a
my
solo
whole
guy.
life. No, it's a hard business, especially in Arkansas, because Arkansas is not really known for its production business, but it's growing. And there's a lot more like-minded people, and Travis and our neighbors right down on Block Street, and it's really cool to have people that have invested in this community for so long, finally having some foundations to open things up for other people and kind of grow this community.
Yeah, certainly. And where do you see this going? I mean, I know you said it opened during the pandemic, which we're on the fringes of coming out of, but where are you headed next?
Right now we have an account. We have accounts. We have George's. I do host
Right.
the podcast for George's, but I do all their graphic design. So as you know, George's ain't stopping having shows, so they have all
No.
these shows rolling out. So that keeps us busy. We have Bikes, Blues, and Barbecue.
That's
So as
huge.
that's moving, they moved to Rogers,
Right.
and as that's rolling out, we do all the photos and the graphics and kind of building. We just took this on during the pandemic, so we're looking forward to coming back, capturing everything through
Yeah.
photo and video, and really telling the story of Bikes, Blues, and Barbecue. And we have several accounts through corporate accounts, working with restaurants, bars, DixonStreetPubCrawls.com, putting on pub crawls on Dixon Street, and really focusing on producing events in Northwest Arkansas and Fayetteville. We have an office right down on the square, so
Yeah.
it's right in the middle of everything that's cooking.
And you do
so.
music videos as well, right? You're still doing that?
Yeah, we're doing a lot of live event capture. We
Yeah.
work with KUAF. They have an NPR style tiny desk, or they have a tiny desk style show
Concert?
that they do.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
cool.
in studio with the podcast affixed to it that we recorded at our studio at Lens Audio.
Yeah.
And so that's a 45 minutes to a 1 hour episode that comes out each month.
I'm just chuckling because in the last 30 seconds, you've named so many kind of staples of Northwest Arkansas. You've named George's Majestic Lounge, Bikes, Blues, Barbecue, KUAF. It seems like you guys got your finger in a lot of pies, as the theme of the
Yeah.
show seems to be here. So that's great. I mean, that's awesome. If people want to reach out to you, maybe they are interested, maybe they want to have an event, maybe they want their event to blow up, so they need some professionals like yourself.
Yeah,
How do they do that?
You can go to lensaudio.com. That's Lens, camera lens audio. And then we're on all social media just at Lens Audio. Pretty easy to find. Made it easy. So if
Yeah.
you go there on our website, it has all of our services from video, photo, graphics, and then it's pretty self-explanatory.
So final question, what have you really enjoyed about this? Is it the taking the photos? Is it the videos? Is it putting everything together? What do you like about Lens Audio?
I am creative from the time that I wake up to the time I go to bed now.
Oh, man.
And as a creative, and as we're in a time where mental health is important,
Yeah.
and being a musician in the pandemic, I was able to build a job with my peers that all we do is be creative.
Yeah.
And talking to other people about how they can be creative, like what's your story and how do we tell it. So that's probably been the best part, honestly.
Living the dream, really.
It really is.
Kind of seeing it come to fruition. That's great. That's a success story, and we need more of those right now in our world. So thanks for sharing that with us, Travis. We appreciate it.
Yeah, and let us help you make your story a success.
Yeah, I know. You as well. And stay with us. We got a successful show. We're having a lot of fun. It's all happening later.
musical guest brought to you by Walton Arts Center. Walton Arts Center, presenting the West Street Live series.
Wow, what a spread of pies we have down here at the chef's table. Margaret Burris from Rymaline's Pies is joining us. Thanks for being here again.
You're welcome.
Welcome back to the show. This is beautiful.
And
Thank
some
you.
big news, like not only is she the pie queen of
Yeah.
Arkansas, but she's about to open up a new location.
Yes.
we've
Second
heard.
location, fingers crossed, come May 1st, hopefully.
Yeah.
Awesome,
It's very
awesome.
exciting. So you're putting us to work already.
Yes.
Bo is working on Dirt
and Worms.
Dirt
Right?
and Worms.
Okay.
Yes.
It's a childhood favorite of
Of everyone,
Of
all
all-
humans on
Yes.
Earth.
It
if
should
they've
be.
never had this, they've not grown up.
And then, Jason,
Yes.
you're working on a double crisscross apple.
Okay.
Which has 2 toppings.
Ooh.
So
Double crisscross, you have to do lattice work.
yeah, he's going to put in a Dutch crumble, which everybody likes.
Yeah.
And then you're going to put your lattice on top.
Now, do I need to use all these apples?
Just fill it
Okay.
full till you think you've got a full enough pie.
How
to
do you
get your
how do you
apples.
know? Like how do you know when a pie is perfect?
I know. I
Like,
would
what's
just keep
the
adding
secret?
forever.
The more filling, the better.
More fillings.
Okay.
Okay. So
Okay.
So you
Well-
need more.
I need more.
You need more.
Okay. I mean,
All of
I like that.
Put all of that Oreo
Set this down.
custard in there.
Okay,
Okay.
all of
Yeah,
this
I got-
except for this bite, and this bite is
It's okay.
for
I knew
me.
it. I knew he was going to eat that. What is this? Is this
This
just brown
is a
sugar?
brown sugar crumble.
Crumble. Okay.
It's usually used on a Dutch apple, but a lot of people like crust too, so we've combined them both.
Yes, absolutely.
Now put
And
the
then
worms
these
in.
are sour gummies, which I think makes it better.
Okay.
Now
I
you
like
want
sour
to kind
gummies.
of
A
poke
little
them
sour with
flat
the
here,
One for me,
or they're going to poke up through your.
one for the pie.
Do you? So you
Okay.
mentioned earlier that kind of in the 28 to 42
One for the
age
pie.
group, that pie
That is the
number
pie.
one. What other pies are like favorites at your shop?
Anything apple,
Yeah.
anything chocolate, key lime, because I get my key lime juice from Key West, so it's the good stuff.
Oh, it's really
Do
good.
I pipe first or crumble first?
Pipe first. Cover it up.
Got it.
We'll get rid of this, Bo, so you don't have to.
Is
eat
this
anymore.
you every day? Are you doing
Yes, we
just
do
pies
not
after pies
come in
after
early
pies?
to bake. I just bake every day. When I'm done baking, we're done with pie.
You're done with pies.
How many pies would you say you make in a week?
300-400
Man,
probably.
ooh.
Easy, probably more.
Wow.
I knew he was.
Now, is pie something that you like always knew you wanted to do? Or is this kind of something that you stumbled upon?
I started doing it, and it's what I liked. When I went to culinary school, I hate to cook. I just hate to cook. So Larry does
Clearly.
the cooking. But I'll bake. I will bake all day long.
Interesting.
Larry swears that I dream pie. I will wake up and come up with a new pie.
What's the
We don't know.
weirdest pie that you've ever made? Be it a request or something that you just woke up from a pie fever dream and like, I must make.
Cotton candy is one of the weird ones, which is this one over here.
Oh,
This
yeah,
cotton
look at that
candy.
one.
Tastes
It's
like
so
cotton
pretty.
candy. Jackfruit, I think, has been one of my most
Ooh, it's so
unusual
sticky.
requests.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you make a
So,
pie out of that even?
You
Very
puree down the jackfruit and turn it into a custard, and it cooks up kind of purple.
Oh,
So,
interesting. what
my-
about this sugar-filled
My
monstrosity?
kids,
right here?
my kids have started dreaming pie now too. This is Aleen's creation, and so now we do it all the time.
What do you call? Is it
Holiday.
just Peeps pie?
It's
What do you-
called Countin' Peeps.
Countin' Peeps. I love it.
Countin' Peeps.
Okay, well,
I did it.
Yours is
I
done.
beat you. I win.
You do. You totally win. I feel like mine still needs a little bit of
You
love.
sure it doesn't need some more worms or?
More pipe?
Now, honestly, this is supposed to be, all covered in, but Bo, we can put this in
This
the
is.
case.
I put my own artistic twist on it. Okay.
And these are sour gummies, which makes it better than the clear gummies.
100% it does. Where are you located right
just
now?
push that a little.
If people want to come and buy a pie from you, which I'm sure they will after seeing us make a mess.
We are at 955 North Shiloh off of Weddington. That's where we are now. We have a full sit-in. We have food. We do all your kind of childhood favorites. We
Now,
do.
I
All
know
your
she's
childhood
sleeping
favorites.
on it here, but the lunch jam at Rymaline's, oh my gosh. The sandwiches, the salads, the
Sloppy
Frito pies,
Joes,
sloppy
Frito
Joes.
pies.
So it's not just pie.
It's not just pies. I go there all the time for lunch.
I try and do pot pies when I have enough oven space.
Yes, the pot pies are rowdy. They're so good.
Yes. I don't feel like I weaved that exactly
you're
right.
Applebee's logo.
but-
Well, I
Yeah.
It might be.
we have a big apple too.
Eating good in the neighborhood.
So when this one is done, would you like to see some magic?
Oh, let's,
Yeah.
let's
Right
do
down
some TV
there.
magic.
Right down
Uh-oh, here we go.
Pull it out of the oven, Jason.
Boom. Right in the
Whoa.
oven, the floor oven. Pull it right out. This is gorgeous. And I made this just 5 seconds
you
ago.
go.
Who knew? But all your pies look really good, and not just pies, like you said. Sandwiches. Did I hear you say Frito pies?
All the
Razorback
things.
Frito pie. It has bacon in it.
Oh, come
Everything's better with
on.
bacon.
You've got to get yourself down to Reimeline's Pies. Say hi to Margaret. Thanks for bringing all this
You're
by,
welcome.
Margaret. Absolutely. Let's try some of this in the break and then see if we can finish it off later. I bet the band wants some, don't you guys?
Well, we'll take one home.
Yeah, all right.
We do gluten-free and sugar-free also. So
Woo! Everybody can get a pie.
All inclusive. We love it. And our show is all inclusive. Stay with us. We got more later happening next. Yes, that's our show. Thanks for tuning in. Remember, you can find us out there on your social media platforms or send us an email over at laterwithjasonsuel.com. And before we leave, we got to thank our guests, including Travis Smith. Thanks for joining us, Travis.
And of course, Margaret from Reimeline's Pies letting us make some amazing dirt and worms.
Oh my gosh, and that music video from Cadillac Jackson. That's our show. We'll see you later, alligator.
After a while, crocodile.
Let's eat.
Let's get it.